now that you're doing these walks and you've got these reports, what is the value to you in taking it the next step and saying, let's look at a software solution, an enterprise solution to do the reporting so that we can see our trends and how we're performing over time? What is that? How do you view that can help you in your business?
The vision that I've shared with Andrew, that when he talked to me about his program, was that we've got a whole team of directors on our staff, and they've navigated through a career. Just because the meat director is a meat director today doesn't mean he didn't have some experience in some other departments, and same with produce or deli or bakery and so forth. And what I'm trying to do, or what I'd like to do, is to get those director level people to, in addition to focusing on the department that they're specializing in or that they're an expert in, I'd like to get them to do a walk, 15 minutes, just touching the basics, and have a resource whereby they can feed that back to me, so that if I see a comment that says bananas need to be pulled or whatever, if I see that from the bakery guy and I see it from the deli gal and I see it from the produce person, more than once, I may not get in that store on that particular day or whatever. But if we see some symptoms that are generating problems on a continued basis, it would give us the opportunity to deal with that more quickly and take care of that before the customer, told us so.
Basically, it's work smarter, not harder, and that's really what the whole goal was in partnering with Andrew on this. The basic things that you get from these things, like we were rolling out a focaccia bread program is one example that I like to use, and some of the bakery managers didn't either like the recipe well enough, didn't believe in the product, whatever the case, they just didn't buy into it, they didn't jump on the program. So we went back and revisited the standards because we kind of wanted them to just embrace it, and we had to set par levels and do all those things. We then put it on our list to start checking. Within 1 week's time, it over doubled in sales. It was a 125% increase just by basically mandating that it's all out on the shelves. And that first week, we still caught 4 stores that weren't producing it yet. So again, that's really the value in measuring some of this stuff. The other thing that I'm really looking forward to is the reporting being better and easier to sort through. You can actually scratch the itch. So if deli's having issues at these 4 stores, we now know where our deli people need to go. And same for produce or vice versa, but then we'd still have those produce people looking at the delis and the other stores that are still doing well and meeting compliance. So again, just having that working knowledge, and it's more of a live, the knowledge is coming in every single day that people are walking the stores.
If I had the ability to make those lists come alive, right, so that I'm walking the store and on a tablet, I can whisk back and go, hey, this is still wrong from the last time we walked. What gives? Then we've got a teaching opportunity, or we've got a coaching opportunity. And I think that's where the value lies in tools like what Andrew's talking to you about today, is it makes these things come alive. They're not static anymore. They're not just shoved in a filing cabinet somewhere. It becomes kind of the historical document of how a store or a department or a company is doing, that can be quickly brought to fore and then managed day to day, week to week, month to month.